All right, it's Friday, which means it's time for the company quiz. We're going to use some of the headlines from this past week to take you on a stroll down memory lane. Here's how it works. I'm going to revisit a news story from this week and ask our company trivia-related questions to that story. Back with us to play, Joe Concha and Heidi Collins. And Lindsay, our reigning champion. She has not seen the questions. All right, trust me. Seriously. All right, are we ready to play?
Joe changed clothes. What is going on?
All right.
It's a sporting event, so I'm going with my favorite Cubs jersey.
That's right. All right. That's
nice. Out of control.
The Cubs always lose, Joe. The Cubs lose. Not good. Put a Red Sox jersey on. All right. Let's go. Question one. The rumors around who Joe Biden would pick for a running mate are heating up. Yesterday, Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar from Heidi's home state took herself off the list and urged the Democratic nominee to pick a woman of color. So, which was the first female vice presidential nominee? A, Sarah Palin, B, Hillary Clinton, C, Geraldine Ferraro, or D, Barbara Boxer? Let's see. Put up your letters. To two ladies, have it right. It was Geraldine Ferraro. Come on, Joe Concha. How did you get that one wrong?
He's not a woman.
1984. Oh, I put up the wrong letter. I swear to God.
All right. Come on. Question two. Today is Juneteenth. It was on this day back in 1865 that Union soldiers marched into Galveston, Texas, and told slaves that the Civil War was over and that they were free. How long after President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation did Juneteenth occur? A, 1 year, B, 2 years, C, 2.5 years, or D, 7 years?
I want to pick D just for the...
Okay, come on. Heidi's up. Lindsay's up. Joe Concha, stop cheating. Put another up. Oh, everybody gets it right. All right. It was 2.5 years. The Emancipation Proclamation. I'm sorry. Everybody got it wrong. It was 2.5 years. I'm sorry.
Dang it.
It was C.
I don't think that's right.
Okay. I'm taking everyone. I'm sorry. This is my bad.
You want a recall?
This is still... No, you're all wrong. I'm sorry. It was 2.5 years. The Emancipation Proclamation became official on January 1st, 1863, but it wasn't until June 1865 when Union forces were strong enough to enforce it in Texas. All right. Well, let's go. Sticking with Juneteenth, which of these was the last slave state admitted into the Union? A, West Virginia, B, Kansas, C, Missouri, or D, Kentucky? Come on, get those letters up. Come on. Guys, it's only an hour-long show. It's only an hour-long show. Heidi Collins, you're the last one out there. We got 2 A's.
Is this where I can tout my business?
All right.
I feel like pulling the audience.
Everybody got that one right. Finally, I did that one right. It was A, West Virginia. It became the 35th state on June 20th, 1863. All right, let's get down to number 4. Earlier this week, we spoke to Laura Trump. President Trump moved the rally to Tulsa, Oklahoma to honor Juneteenth. Earlier this week, we spoke to Laura about that, and numerous old Western outlaws have been made through the state of Oklahoma. But which one of these career criminals is buried in the state? This one's going to be tough. A, Billy the Kid. B, Pretty Boy Floyd. C, Jesse James. D, Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah. This one's a tough one.
I don't know my criminals.
I know. Let's see who knows they're good criminals. Everybody went with C. Sorry, this time you're all wrong with going with C. It was B, Pretty Boy Floyd. His full name was Charles Arthur Floyd. He was a bank robber who was pursued and killed by federal agents. He is buried, if you make it down there, in Atkins, Oklahoma, which is just a few miles outside of Tulsa. Billy the Kid, by the way, is buried in New Mexico. Jesse James in Missouri, while Bonnie and Clyde are buried in Texas. But just in case you ever get asked, they're not near each other. All right, we are now, it is Lindsay and Heidi tied to a piece, Joe Concha with 1. Next question. President Trump has slammed John Bolton's new book as pure fiction, saying that the former national security advisor is, quote, trying to get even after he was fired last year. Okay? So here's the curveball. Singer Michael Bolton, who's no relation to John Bolton, had a series of cheesy hits in the 1980s and 1990s. Which one of these is not a Michael Bolton song? A, How Am I Supposed to Live Without You? B, Never Gonna Give You Up? C, I Said I Loved You, But I Lied? And D, How Can We Be Lovers? If you don't get this one right, I am,
I don't know his
You
music.
got to be kidding me.
No.
There's an obvious one in there.
I don't know
It
at all.
might be the
I'm
first
going with-
one.
Come on. Oh, my God. It's
Oh, Gail looked at my answer.
Just kidding.
Joe and Heidi got this one right. Lindsay wrong. We have a tie game. It's Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up. Haven't you been Rickrolled before?
Rick rolled, right?
That's right. All right. Now we're going to have to actually Rickroll Lindsay at some point, just so she understands.
I don't even know what it means, really.
You don't know what Rickroll means?
No.
Oh, wow, we've got some. Oh, Joe Concha's dancing. This is bad. This is bad. All right, this is the tiebreaker. This is it. Last question.
Wow.
This week, several airlines announced that they are suspending the sale of alcohol drinks on flights to minimize the interaction between passengers and flight attendants because of COVID-19 or because you are listening to Rick Astley. But here we go. Which president was the first to fly on Air Force One? A, Franklin D. Roosevelt, B, Harry Truman, C, Dwight Eisenhower, or D, John F. Kennedy?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I know.
Come on, get your letters up there.
Think.
This is a big one. This is for the win, folks. Come on.
Okay.
We got A.
Okay.
We got an A. We got a C. We got an A. Ladies and gentlemen, this week's winner, our new champion, Joe Concha. C. Dwight Eisenhower. FDR was the first president to fly on a plane while in office, but the term Air Force One was first used for an Eisenhower flight in 1953. Congratulations to Joe Concha. This is the first time that someone with a Cubs shirt has won a game.
Wow. 2016. We just won a
All
World
right,
Series.
Oh my
Joe Concha,
gosh.
we'll figure out what prize you get. We got to go say goodbye. We look forward to seeing you next week to keep your title going.
All right, that's our show. Greg Kelly Reports is up next.
Hey, be sure to tune in next week. On Monday, U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services Alex Azar is going to be here. We're going to ask him about the implications of this week's rally. Thanks for being part of our company. Have a great weekend. We hope to see you then.